Hello, 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 and welcome to Behind the Veil Oracle. Today is April 16th, 2025. I just recorded this and I have to do it again. My mic keeps messing up on me. Sometimes it records and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, let's try this again. So, today's reading is short and simple, and it's based on, here it go, the Wild Unknown Pocket Archetypes. I used to say archetypes, but they say it's to pronounce an archetype. So, archetype. Okay. And what is an archetype? Well, it's a universal symbol and types of characters such as, the damsel in distress, the queen, the sage, old wise man, the warrior, or the knight in shining armor. Now, once you get those in your head, now you probably have a better idea of what an archetype is, because I've just been trying to do a lot of studying on this. I'm like, what are these things? They also, they say, represent many sides of ourselves, even if it's asleep or awake in us. We're all represented by these symbols or character types. We play these roles. You can look at it as a role too, a different role that you might play from time to time. So I pulled the unseen for Keanu today. The unseen. Now, my definition is so different from her definition in the book. The book is written and these cards are designed by Kim Kranz. But we'll read what she says a little later. My take on it is that we don't know much about Mr. Reeves. There's so much about him that's unseen and that we don't know, even though he's always in the media. Isn't that funny? The irony is that he engages a lot with his fans. He loves engaging with his fans whenever he can, but yet we still don't know much about him, right? There's so much mystery around him. He has like a shield, an invisible shield around him that protects him and keeps all the nosy people out. Unless he wants to share something with us, we will not know. Okay, we will really not know the truth. We really need somebody who knows him to tell us, or for him to tell us. There's so many people on here that speak for him, that put together these phony AI videos, and they try to use his voice or mimic his voice, and and tell us things that he thinks, and it's all just phony baloney. We don't know what he thinks, right? Unless he tells us. So anyway, but he's the most engaging actor, yet the irony is, we don't know anything about him, as opposed to other people, other actors and actresses who don't like to engage with their fans, but we know everything about them. They're in the magazines all the time. They're telling us everything. They can't keep their mouth shut. They reveal so much that, you can write a book about them, right? But we can't write one about Mr. Reeves without him, giving us instruction or something and telling us what's right. So there's lots of things about him that are unseen and that we'll never know. Now, I'm going to make this quick and short, and let's read what she says in her book. She says, the unseen, the spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us. Ooh, I don't want anything watching me. Watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and instructive. I don't like anything watching me. What do they call those things that watch you sometimes? They're monitoring spirits. Oh my God. I don't want one of those watching me, okay? We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The only thing I don't mind watching me would be an angel, okay, over me, okay, or my guide. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision, or a message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near. The eternal is present. The doorway between worlds is ajar. Listen. The sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from the innermost chambers. Then she also says each side has a light and a dark side. The light is clairvoyant guidance, whispers of wisdom. Then the dark side is dark, looming energy, unwillingness to forgive. Being graced by the unseen is a gift. Treat it kindly. Allow yourself to be seen by eternal eyes. Oh, I don't know about that. And then we have guidance comes in many forms. Don't expect it to be glittery or comfortable. The spirit world speaks the truth. Sometimes it soothes and sometimes it burns. Oh my God. Well, I don't want to get burned either. So that's what the unseen is all about, according to her. We have different definitions, different interpretations, and she encourages you to do your own interpretation. So that's mine. The unseen is about not knowing much about him. We're all trying to, get into his energy through these cards. We're trying to pull at his energy, through readings and stuff like that. And, and there's only so much I think we really can access through the readings, and that's a good thing. We shouldn't be able to access him fully. I don't think anybody should be able to access him fully, especially if you haven't gotten their permission, right? They're not your client, stuff like that. So the unseen will remain unseen until he reveals what he wants to reveal to us in time. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, everybody. And it's a nice day over here. I hope you're having a nice day over where you are at. It's nice and sunny out here, and I'm going to go outside and play with my kitty in a few minutes. This was fun. I'm going to do a few of these, over the weeks that are coming, one card per video. So I'll pull another one on him soon. I hope you enjoyed that. Take care. Love y'all. XOXO.